What's going on YouTube? Just right here. So in today's video I have great news for those of you who wanted a dark mode in Unc0ver, and also for those of you who wanted Sileo support in Unc0ver. It's finally here, coming from a third party, not from Pound2Own, but from a third party developer team, and they released just a few hours ago Unc0ver Dark, a fork of Unc0ver, which basically has both Sileo support and a dark mode. And amongst their changes there is apt 1.7, which is basically a newer version which allows Sileo to run, basically the apt from the Electra, and then they say new true black UI designed by this guy in here that will ship on a later date. So at this point is the default Unc0ver design, but dark mode, and they're going to do this. They're going to add this true dark mode or black mode to the Unc0ver in the future. So yeah, and the Sileo support by Diatras in here, and Substrate is downloaded from the internet now. Now I'm not entirely sure what to say about Sileo support. This is yet another porting which is not official, is not approved by the Sileo team in here, which by the way has been updated. They said, quote, Sileo 0.8 beta 11 is available jailbroken devices on the Electra team repo with non-jailbroken demo at this address in here. And the main changes in the latest version of Sileo is that it adds support for 3rd generation iPad Pro 11-inch and iPad Pro 12.9-inch. It also adds support for the iPhone XS Max and full support for the iPad split screen modes. So not an awful lot, mostly some device support in here, but anyways, yeah, Pound2Own is not very happy with Sileo. He said, quote, wondering why Sileo is not working properly on Unc0ver Jailbreak. This is because the developers of the project intentionally broke it and effectively blocked it from being used on the Unc0ver Jailbreak. So yeah, there are some shady things going on with the Sileo. The team behind it doesn't really want it to run on the Unc0ver, at least not at this point. They're more pushing the Electra part of it. So yeah, I can understand why, because the Sileo is created by the same people behind the Electra Jailbreak. So of course they're not going to support the Unc0ver Jailbreak. But yeah, I don't know what to say about the support in here. Apparently it works by updating the apt to 1.7, which is the Electra's apt. But yeah, I don't know. Now the project page is this one in here if you're interested in it. And as you can see, they have the changes listed in here as well. But one of the changes that I'm actually quite surprised about is the fact that Substrate is now downloaded from the internet rather than being bundled with the IPA file. So that is actually pretty odd. I wonder, do they actually download the Substrate every time you press jailbreak? Because it says in here, quote, this fork requires a network connection to jailbreak. So yeah, I'm actually wondering, do they actually download it every single time? That would imply quite a lot of costs if your internet is metered. So yeah, let me actually check. Let's see, Substrate. Let's see where the code handles that. And yeah, there's undecimal source jailbreak view controller.m, and let's search in here for Substrate. Here it is. So it says needs Substrate. Let me actually analyze. Let me make this bigger so that you can see the code. It says in here needs Substrate. There is a check. Apparently, if needs Substrate, then we're going to download it. So, oh yeah, I see what they did in here. There is actually an if condition which checks if a file exists at a path. And the file is actually the Substrate deb, which is basically a variable which has been probably defined at the top. And if it finds it, then it will basically jump into the next if condition and continue down below. So yeah, it's not going to download it every single time. However, the first time it looks like it's going to download it from this in here. There's a nstring URL, which is a GitHub URL in here, which contains basically mobile substrate 0.9.7032.deb. Now see, it kind of defends the purpose of this in here, since the name of the substrate file for this version is actually a dynamic name, which is the name of the substrate, mobile substrate, and the version string in here, 0.9 something. And every time a new version is out, this will change in here. But in order to be able to change it, you would need to update the code in here to basically change the link from which it downloads. So you would still need a new binary, you would still need a new IPA in order to download from the new address. Now it would have been better if they actually renamed the mobile substrate to a static name so that every single new version gets that name and they don't have to re-update the code from the Unc0ver to change the link every time they update mobile substrate. So yeah, that would have been better since you wouldn't need a new version every time you change that. But yeah, anyways, they're not downloading it every single time, so that is actually good. So yeah, if you're interested in getting an Unc0ver version that is dark mode or black mode, easier on the eyes and so on, with Sileo support, then you can get it from here. The project is available in here. You can check it out on GitHub. And yeah, it's a fairly big project because they actually cloned the Unc0ver, and what they did was to basically change the UI and the app and, you know, add the logic to download the mobile substrate from the internet. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to stay updated. I'm GeoSnow. Until the next time, peace out.